What's going on, guys? It's Mark from Finish Mobile Detailing. Today we're gonna go over a product, True View, and we're gonna show you how to use it and how to clean glass with no streaks or no smears. Let's go.
All right, Mark, I have a quick question for you. Why do you think detailers have such a hard time cleaning windows?
I'm not too sure. For me, I did actually, back then, a long time ago, I was struggling with cleaning glass. A lot of streaks, a lot of smears, a lot of products that say streak free, which is not. My mom, when I first started out detailing, she was like, use Windex, this is the best thing ever. And when I first started doing cars, I was using Windex, and man, it left all the streaks inside of the car. So I came up with more of a system. So I'll show you guys today how I clean it. And this system, if you guys apply it, you guys won't have no streaks or no smears or anything like that. And then glass will be easy to clean. So right now, using 10:1, that's the recommended dilution ratio. I'm gonna show you how to clean glass in the sun, because some people do struggle a lot in the sun. So we have 3, actually this is 2 and 2, and then this microfiber towel. So I have different colors. This is for newer beginners, so they don't get confused with their colors of their towels. But so you could choose whatever. This one's, you could say this one's your application towel, and this one's your finishing towel, or vice versa. And this is gonna play a big role into cleaning glass, especially with details or maintenance. But yeah, I'll show you right here. So right now we're gonna slide through. So the reason why I have this, it's just DI water on this mitt, so it's soaked. The reason why I use this, just to get rid of the inside. So as people smoke in a car, or people just don't clean the windshield, you'll still see a film. So what I'm gonna do, I do it for all the inside. So I like to call this like the knockdown. So what I do, I just rub it all over on the glass. And if you're cleaning, say if you're doing an interior detail and you get shine or anything on that glass, it's a pain in the butt to get off. So this is where it comes into play. So if you look right here, this right here has a bunch of dog slobber. And so if you see, and what I'm gonna do, just get this towel with water and just knock it down. So you don't have to be fighting it. A lot of people just keep spraying product and fighting it and fighting it. For me, I just put this water down and just agitate it lightly. Go through all the glass. It's going to be an easier way to clean glass. And if you're going to use this video and try this system, I want to see if you guys do it. Drop it down in the comments below. But yeah, so now we're just making sure all this grime on the windows is gone. So if you see the windshield right here, it's pretty caked. Yes, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's really caked. It's like a lot of film on the surface. So that's where it comes into play. I come through and knock down all that film and grime on that window. And then just hit all these windows below. And then do my last windshield. Cool. So that's done. The knockdown process is done. So I'm gonna say this is gonna be my applicating pad, and this is gonna be my finishing pad. These are the best towels I use for glass. These are the waffle weave towels. I don't use any microfiber towels or anything like that. These are dedicated for glass. So what I'm gonna do, we'll start with the outside first. So I missed it on the car. I agitate it, smear that product all on the glass. Make sure you got every single piece. You kind of got to work a little fast. So you work slow, then the glass cleaner is gonna dry out. Now you're gonna get your finishing, and just come through and buff it out. And then you just repeat the process. And then also, like, see if you see right here, so there is like these little yellow dots and stuff. You can just literally just spray it and then just scrub it. I don't know, some people do spray on the window, or some people are like, oh, I never spray on the windows. But for me, I spray it. I know some guys like, you could ruin such and such and such and such, but never had an issue. The reason why I do spray is just because I get a lot of product on the surface. So if you don't cover it, then it's gonna be harder to get that smear out.
Mark, a lot of detailers use those yellow towels, Kirtland towels from Costco. How do you feel about that?
They're good for the inside. And if you're gonna use, like, if you're gonna polish a car They're good for like almost a one-time use, but I use them for the interior all day. But as far as like the exterior goes or on the windows, they leave a lot of lint behind. I try not to use those towels for the glass, but when you do wet the towel, it doesn't bring any lint. But when you start having the towel dry and start rubbing it, it starts getting friction, it'll start leaving a lot of lint behind for you guys. And you don't want to have a lot of lint on a new car or a car you just cleaned. But if you guys do use them, drop it down in the comments below and share your tricks and tips to help out the community, and we all learn from each other. So this one could be tricky. I always like to start with 2 new towels, just because if you run around the whole car, the reason why I have 2 sets of here is for half of the car and then 2 sets for the other half. Once it starts getting wet, you start getting like smears and stuff like that. But I'll show you guys how I do it. What I do, I just spray the glass, get it nice and moist so you could glide. Now what I'll do, come through, start working the inside, and then after that, come through and buff it out, finish it off. A common thing is to have streaking right here. Everything else looks really good, but you get streaking right here. So what I do, I just come through and just level it out. And then say if you don't have a ladder, what you could do is set an old microfiber towel down on the trim so you don't scratch anything, and then you can work your way up like that. So
Hey, what do you think though, besides the back windows, the hardest windows to get in what type of car?
the hardest?
Yeah, like maybe a Ferrari, get the little triangle
Oh,
windows.
McLaren.
A McLaren?
Yeah,
Why, what makes it hard?
a McLaren 720 S. What's hard about it, it's really tight and the windows are really far in the back and it's really hard to grab. I'm not gonna lie.
The one we detailed?
Yeah,
That one, the blue one?
yeah.
What about the sunroofs, like on the Tesla?
Oh yeah, you have to do those all day.
Yeah. Are those easy, hard?
Easy. There's a lot of windows.
And how important are windows to the client? Is it number 1 up there with like tires and rims, or most customers don't really care or notice?
So I think it's really important just because people are going to look out through the window. So you're going to have to get as near as perfect as possible. But I know some other detailers out there that don't really focus on the glass. They use detail spray, and for me, I think the detail spray is like, it leaves a lot of streaks and smearing. But there's also other tricks you can use, like a lot of people use alcohol, 50-50, alcohol and water. But for me, I just choose a dedicated glass cleaner because it works and it's the easiest to do. I don't like to like mess with like chemistry and like, you know, try to get everything like, oh, if you do like 2 tabs of this, 1 tab of this, I'd rather just 10-to-1 dilution ratio, and then it's ready to go. All right guys, so now we're wrapping up the video today and showed you how to clean the glass and what products I do use. And if you guys have any issues with cleaning the glass, make sure to repeat the process. It's either 1, you can use a yellow microfiber towel and to knock down all the surfaces with the water. And if that doesn't work, then change out your towels. Or if that's not working as well, then maybe it's a glass cleaner dilution ratio. But other than that, drop it down in the comments below. I'm willing to help you guys if you guys have any questions or concerns. And thank you guys for tuning in the video. Make sure to like and subscribe and tune in. I appreciate it. Thank you.